Peekaboo, I'm here. Promise I'm here. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. We here. We streaming. We live. I poured water into a cup. I like cups. So tonight's gonna be an interesting one. Gonna keep it chill as per the usual. Gonna have a good time. Promise. Swear to God. It's all about the vibes tonight. All about the vibes. I'm pretty sure my camera just stopped. Hey, there we go. Now we're back. So, gonna wait to see if anybody pops in here for a little bit, and then we'll get started. But we're gonna show off new guitar. We're gonna do some wiring on a guitar that I'm working on right here. So, you'll see that in a little bit. In the meantime, I'm gonna start heating up the soldering iron, because we're going to need that bad boy nice and hot. We're going to need it hot. Hot, hot, hot. Yes, I'm texting. It's important. Very important. Hey, how you doing? If you hanging out, say something in the chat. Let me know where you're from. We got some interesting things going on. Well, I guess I'll play a little guitar while I wait. This is a new baby. It was born to me yesterday, and now it is all mine, and it's pretty cool. It's a little bit hot, which I like. Normally, I would not be so into this type of thing, but it's just so good. I seem to be having a lot of technical difficulties tonight, so I apologize if things are a little bit weird. I'm noticing a lot of lag in my signal and things like that. And if you are out there and you can't hear me, say something in the chat, because I don't know. That's a fun thing. I really love when you bang your new guitar off a desk. The best feeling is when you get the first ding in your guitar. You treat these things like babies until you get a ding, and then it's like, well, whatever. But I wrote a riff today, and I want to hear it back real quick because I don't remember it exactly. It was earlier. Oh, that's right. Okay. Hey. Oh. My message has failed to send. Let me try. Send out a message, see if we can get anybody in here. Yeah. Oh my. Yo, Tanner, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you being here, my guy. I got a new guitar. I ended up going with this one. It's hard to tell in the light, but it's blue. And I put a Perloid pickguard on it already. It just came with like a stock white one, but I just really like the vibes of the Perloid on this one. And it rips, dude. It just... I think it's dope. I really think it's dope. I found out something about it, though, just now, and I may address it on stream tonight. It's not grounded properly. So you hear that hum, right? That hum that you're hearing is because there's no ground wire in the bridge. There should be. When I touch this bridge, that hum should go away. And here's how I know there's no ground. Because when I touch this right here, the hum's going to go away. or at least somewhat, right? So something isn't grounded properly in here, because it should be this quiet. The minute I touch it, it should be this quiet. But it's but like when I touch this bridge, nothing. Touch here, quiet. Touch here, 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 nothing. Probably. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to fix it because that's just gonna bother me. Because it shouldn't be like this hummy at all. Like it should be this. It should be dead quiet like this. Like there's a little bit of a hum, but not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna fix it tonight. But the thing that I have planned for wiring is the blue Strat that I've been talking about for a while. It's here on the bench. It's ready to go. So I got the pick guard in today. I kind of already put the harness in here, so that's cool. And then I've got my pickups over here and right here, and I got my my soldering iron kind of heating up. So I'm gonna put in the pickups and get it wired up here. I think I'll get started, being that you're in. So, in the meantime, though, let me go ahead and mute my guitar stiff. There we go. So yeah, let me get this one screw in here because that's gonna bug me until I do. Yeah, a little bit of wiring. Wiring is such a weird thing because it sucks to have to do it, but at the same time, for me, it's both like fun and therapeutic because there's a way to do it, you know. Zoe, how you doing, girl? What you doing over there? I think tonight's gonna be the last night for Fish Mama. Tonight is the night that Fish Mama goes away. But until then, we're gonna have some fun with it. So, get ready. Brain has stopped. Ooh, she's cleaning like she's on crack and crashing out, baby. Let's go. So, as far as it goes, there's a little trick that I have learned with wiring, especially with wiring in humbuckers. So, as far as it goes, and it's not even a wiring thing, it's just an installation thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of lift this up here because I think you'll be able to, nah, you can't really see that. Let me make myself bigger again. Whoop. Dip. Up. There we go. So as far as it goes, there's this screw here and this spring. These springs are way longer and super, super strong for how like wiry they are. They're really, really thin little springs, right? But the key is an alligator clip. And I learned this on the internet. There's a YouTube personality for all things guitar named Philip McKnight, who, just real talk, has taught me so many things about wiring and, you know, why certain specs in guitars are important versus what isn't important. And he taught this little trick, and you put the spring on and you clip the alligator clip to it, and it holds the spring so that you can really easily install the pickup, because it's a pain getting these things on. So yeah, what a great thing to learn. Like, I know it sounds so dumb, but just like something that simple isn't just common sense to everybody, especially not me. You know, I'm not like I'm a mechanically minded person, but I don't always take the easiest route to win, if that makes any sense at all. I am definitely a like figure it out the hard way kind of person, muscle my way through it kind of person, you know. And so anytime I learn a trick that can make my life a little bit easier, man, am I all about it, you know? Oh no. But I don't think in this case it's going to work out for me. So I think I'm just going to have to muscle my way in here. So pick up. There we go. Oh no. Well, that spring is gone forever. It's okay. I have plenty more. This is where becoming a pack rat is an absolute must. I know my tweezers are around here somewhere. Anybody else do that? Like sing to themselves when they're looking for things? I do all the time. I love it. Where are my tweezers? I don't know where they went, but you know what? We're going to be okay. I got one spring. Oh, these are so perfect. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, perfect springs. You do when you're trying not to crash out, like you are right now. So what's got you cleaning in a fury there, Zoe? Gotta get. Oh, that's right. You said something about family coming this weekend, right? Oh, you're drawing. What are you drawing on? Family. Do we like this family, or is this like just like mid-family? Because not all family is great, you know? Some family are like fish. They stink after a few days. Oh, we love this part of the family. Okay, cool. Okay, well, I lost my spring again. But I found it this time. Oh, your favorite uncle. I'm not coming over. I'm just kidding. Uncle Jesse coming to town. Uh, I did turn the light on. I do from time to time. I can't see enough to do what it is I need to do. So I'm sorry, the pick guard is in the way of what I'm trying to do here. But I gotta have it figured out, you know? Okay, there we go. No, I very rarely turn the light on, but, you know, it's, sometimes it's necessary. I like the ambient. I like the ambience better. So, like, the truth of it is I feel like, for me, if I'm watching the screen and it feels too bright, I'm like, I don't want to watch this. Also, let me ask you guys a question, and because I want to know the real answer. Um, with what I'm doing, do you guys have to have your volume turned all the way up to hear me? Because if that's the case, I can turn things up more, like this, and you can turn your volume down, if that would be easier for you. Oh, you need to turn it down. Okay. Yeah, I think it depends on. Yours is in the middle. Okay. Okay. Cool. I think it depends on the phone. You know, if you have I think certain phones have louder speakers than others, and headphones are different with different folks. But I'm always trying to make sure that you guys are getting the best experience. The best experience possible. You know. I will say today was a rough day. a friend of the channel and a personal best friend of mine got some really terrible news. I'm not going to put their business out there. I'm not going to say who it was. But it was a hard day for them, and so if that person messages me, I may end the stream suddenly. I'll say goodbye and stuff, but I may be like, "Hey guys, gotta roll," and if I do, it's nothing bad. They just need a little support, and that's what you do when your friend's in need. You go, every time, unless it puts you in more danger. But I've talked to them, and they don't. They seem to be okay, and at least as okay as they can be. But if you are in here and you are watching, I love you. Even if you're not chatting, I love you. So, why are screws so hard to do? It doesn't help that I'm one of the least coordinated people that I understand, that walks the planet. And I'm just bumbling around constantly. I'm pretty sure that I can make myself trip on air. Yes. All right. We got the humbucker in. Can I get some yays in the chat? Just one or two. That's all I need. Yay. I don't know if it's yay or if it's yay. Man, I'm so excited, Zoe. So let me tell you a little bit. And Tanner, I don't know if you've ever watched Pat stream or not, but I reached out to Pat because I wanted his advice. I think I talked about that the other day. Just getting his advice on a few things, and I reached out to him, and he is gonna make some time for me, and I really appreciate that because I understand, how difficult it can be sometimes. You guys aren't quite there yet, but you go to school, so you get it. When you if somebody asked you to go to school when you didn't need to be there, you'd be like, bruh, what are you talking about? Get out of here, But same thing with work. Pat's streaming. That's his job, and so though he loves doing it, it's still work, and so for him to make some time for me on his time is amazing to me. That's such a great thing, and I'm really appreciative of it. I really am. I'm so excited. I'm gonna sit down with him for a half an hour. I'm gonna have him walk me through a couple of things. Being able to play covers on here, how to do that, how to get the right, licensing and stuff like that for it, so that I'm not, getting copyright claims. Because there was one stream so far that I played less than a minute of a song on, and I got a claim, and I had to cut that part of the video to take care of that claim, and I was like, bro, I wasn't trying to make money. I wasn't trying to make money on him. I promise. But, hey, it is what it is sometimes. I get it. They're artists. They want to make money. They have to make money or else they can't be artists, Just how it goes. I promise you that my chair is not on a gravel floor. I have a like a plastic mat under my chair, and just from rolling around on it all the time, it has, we'll say, worn through, and so it tends to be a little bit crackly, little crackly. Zoe, were you in there last night with the dude who was trying to be a mod on Pat's show? Oh my gosh, how crazy is that? So Tanner, like, I don't think you, I don't know if you're aware of what happened or not. Um, but this dude showed up on Pat's channel and was like, "Hey, I want to be a mod for you," and Pat was just like, "Oh, okay, buddy. You know, you can be a mod if you answer some questions for me. You know." And the dude, of course, could not answer the questions, and Pat saw right through what was going on. Like, dude was just trying to be a weirdo, you know. And but then this guy started saying that he was a mod for a different channel, and that the guy, like, uh, the guy was a racist to him, and he tried to, like, and he doxed him, and all these different things. And Pat was like, "Whoa, that's really crazy, man," you know, and so kind of like we sniffed him out pretty quick, you know. We kind of figured out what was going on, and because of that, Pat was like, this is not okay, you know, like, this dude's out here spreading lies about this streamer. I'm gonna go tell the dude. And so he did. He went into the channel. I really didn't want Pat to do that. I wanted to do it because I was on my personal, you know, my personal thing, and like I was legitimately worried, like, if Pat would do that, that it could come back on him in some way, shape, or form because he was showing it on the stream, you know. Um, but he did, you know, he did what he did, and he did it tastefully, and, you know, and all that. But it was just like, still like, oh man. But what a crazy, crazy thing, you know. Like, what a psycho. I don't understand people. I just don't understand people. Like, why do you want to go around? And like, the dude who he was saying he was a mod for had like 30 subscribers or 50 subscribers or something. He was just like some dude playing Ark, and that was it. And he was like such a nice dude too. Because I went over there because I wanted, you know, of course, you know, I'm just going to say I wanted to see the drama, you know. And but I went over there, and this dude was like, when he found out, he was so upset. He was like, why would he do that? Like, why would he do that? I would never do that to something. Like, why did he do that? And he just like couldn't get past the fact that this guy did this to him. And I was like sitting there just like, man, that, like, this stuff affects people, you know, in a big kind of way. And like, you can't do that to people. That's so messed up, you know? But hopefully the guy's okay, you know. I mean, I know how upset I would be if, I mean, could you imagine somebody coming in here and accusing me of being a racist, and you know, like, of me of all people, right? I'd be like, "Oh, okay. Cool, buddy." You know, yeah, sure. Okay. Yep, you're right. That's me. All day long. Just you know. But like, bye, Zoe. Enjoy your cleaning. But yeah, just terrible people, man, are out there, and they're out there to just make your life worse because they can. And I think that's the part for me that I will never understand. It's like, you just want to make people's life worse to make people's life worse. Why? Why are you that miserable that you just want to make people's life awful? Why? Why? What do you get out of it? You know I don't get anything from that. I'm just, I don't know. I just don't get it. It's hard for me to comprehend that. I've never been somebody to try to like ruin other people's day. Like even when I've been like in a bad place emotionally or whatever, I've never been like, "Oh man, I'm in a bad space, so let me wreck everything for somebody else." Like if I'm ever in a bad place, I'm like, "Dude, let me be in a bad place by myself. I don't want to deal with anything right now." You know? Tanner, I feel like you're wise to the world for your age, man. That's because you hanging out with all those old heads. I'm willing to bet the average age of the people that you hang out with on the regular is somewhere between 40 and 70. Or maybe probably even like 40 and 50 minimum. I just have a feeling. Sometimes being by yourself is great. I am a person who needs other people. I just do. I thrive on it. Makes me happy to be around people. Um, but I know that about myself. I was. It's actually kind of funny when I'm home by myself, like when I'm just nobody's around, it's just me, blah blah blah. I don't talk much. I just kind of am. Like, but I do talk on the phone for a living every day. So there's that too. But just sometimes being quiet is a little better. Silence is underrated. There's something to be said too for the person that listens versus talks. I've learned that through the years. The person who listens is the one who really knows what's going on. Had to splice in a wire on this one. It was just the lead was just a little bit too small for what I needed it to be. I have a really bad habit of putting solder wire in my mouth. Why do I put it in my mouth? Because I don't always think ahead when I'm wiring. And so I'll just like go like this and pull it with my mouth. Not necessarily the smartest move, but you know what? Hey, I haven't died yet. I used to really think ahead. I used to be like a big time planner. Um, doing doing oil field work. I worked on frac pumps. I don't know if you know anything about that at all, but um, you know, if you know anything about pumps, this will tell you the kind of stuff that I was dealing with. I was working on pumps that could comfortably push 8 barrels to 10 barrels a minute. So if you know how much a barrel is, I think a barrel is 56 gallons. So this pump is pushing 50. Yeah, I think it's 56 gallons. I could be wrong. It's been a minute since I thought about that. 55. Okay, so I was pretty close. Okay, it's been 10 years since I've thought about anything like that. So I'll give myself a pass. So to think about pushing 10 barrels a minute, you know how hard and how big these pumps are, right? And so I worked on them all day. That's all I did at one point. And it was a lot of fun, but just assembling them was just, you had to be so methodical about how you did it. Hey Blake, how you doing, buddy? I'm putting my guitar together. But yeah, you had to be so methodical about how to work on those things. There's something blocking my path here. There, is it a wire? Wiring? And you get good at it after a while. You know, you start to realize what goes where and how to make it efficient and blah 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 blah. But sometimes, just sometimes, you get ahead of yourself and put yourself in a situation. Your mom took your phone, but you snuck it back? Bro, you're going to get grounded. Why'd you take your phone? What'd you do? What did you do? Tell the class. What'd you do bad? Okay, I can deal with that. Now it's time to figure out the P90. Okay, got that. The Pro 90. Ooh, that is not in there enough. There we go. I worry that that's going to be too... Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, the new telly, bro, it rips. Here, let me plug it in and play it for you real quick. You're going to love it, bro. It sounds so good on my setup. Tanner was digging it. I put the Pearloid pickguard on there. I think the Pearloid was the right move, personally. Turn this off. I can't play guitar in the light. There you go. All right. So one thing that I noticed, Blake, they didn't ground the bridge. So check this out. No ground. Ground. No ground. Ground. Gotta love Fender sometimes, man. But like... That's not even on the grunge setting, bro. That's just on my JK sound. This is grunge 1. This is grunge 2. This is grunge 3. And this is grunge 3 with a rat. Like, it's just stupid. So hot. But yeah, I like it. Yeah, and it is great clean too, you're right. But like you guys know my emo shit sound is pretty like airy, right? Listen to the breakup that I'm getting with this thing. Like so dirty. So good. So good. I'm so happy I got it. Like, I was kind of joking with you earlier, but like, for real, I really think this guitar made me a better guitarist. Because I immediately picked it up and I was like, shredding. So good. So good. But we got to get back to this wiring here. So, I have a dilemma right now with this P90 here. It is flat to that pick guard. And I don't think that I can raise it up a whole lot without the screw just coming right out. Yeah, I need a longer screw. Because that's just sitting in there. I need a longer screw. Okay. Well, time to figure that out. I got this entire thing of screws. Should be able to find one, right? Or two. Dose. Something long enough. Ooh, that might do it. But it's an ugly screw, though. I think it's too fat. No, that will work. Now to find another one like that. Oh boy, I think I did it. I found my tweezers. Yeah, those are much longer. Yeah, that's at least given me some room above the pick guard to maneuver. So that's good. Hey, Grim, how you doing, girl? How was your day? Do anything interesting? Talk to any good people? Don't tell me you were off today. If you were off today, I'd hate you forever. I don't, but I do. Don't you tell me you were off. Whoa, what just happened? I hit a button. Okay, need scissors. That should be fine. So, I save the foam that comes out of the pickup things to put into things like this when you need support for it, because you need to have something to like press up against it with the P90s, because they're just kind of pressure fit in. Yeah, that's been a thing around here, man. It's been crazy. Even the roads at Geico and around here are really really not good. Really really not good. Come on. Okay. This one screw is slightly stripped out. Just ever so slightly. But that'll do it. That'll do it. All right. Okay. My boys. Dude, get one. Get one. They're good. It's a good time. Promise you. It's cool. Like having a job is cool for having like your own, for having your own money. Like there's something freeing about that. Like just being like, you know what? I'm going to pay for this myself because I can and I don't care. And now you can't stop me from having the things that I want to have. So, just saying. It's not all bad, and you'll meet really cool people that you work with, and you'll meet some people that you can't stand, you know. And you'll have and you'll learn things. You'll learn a lot about people. Your mom will take you. Don't lie. Get a job close. Ride your bike, man. Save the money. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, before I get all these screws in here, I'm breaking the cardinal rule. And that is test your pickups before you screw everything down. What do we think? Is it going to be alive? Oh, it sounds alive. Let's see if I wired it up right. Probably not. Nope, wired it backwards. Why is that not popping? Well, I did wire it backwards. I do this every time. I never pay attention, and I always wire it backwards. I don't know if this is an every single time I wire a guitar. Every single time. But on the bright side, just flipping two wires. Just flipping two wires. Two flipping wires. You know what they say, Blake? If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Hot take, Weezer is my least favorite band. Like, for real. I cannot stand Weezer. One wire, come out of there. Everything, every other thing beats blue. I can honestly tell you, I can't tell you a single song from Weezer that I enjoy. Every song from Weezer, I'm just like, no, thank you. You can turn that off, please. What's with the homies dissing Weezer? I just don't like them. I don't like Rivers' voice. That's what it boils down to. I also watched a thing of him and how he writes songs, and he has like an algorithm that he uses to write songs, and I don't like that. Like, that just feels like lame to me. Yeah, no, I can't do Weezer. Blake, you made a better decision. I'm just saying. Do yourselves a favor. Stop listening to Weezer and start listening to Jimmy Eat World. Just make sure you're sad when you listen to him. Compound the sadness. You thought you were sad before? Absolutely not. Mega sad. Dude, Jimmy Eat World, I will say this. I got a chance to see them last summer. I saw New Found Glory, Jimmy Eat World, and The Offspring. And I will tell you, I've seen some really good bands over the years. I've seen Rush. I've seen Foo Fighters. I've seen all kinds of different... I've even seen, like, Bon Jovi. Like, I've seen some crazy shows. I've been to some crazy things. I've never experienced a band as tight as Jimmy Eat World was. Like, not joking. Not joking at all. The only reason you knew they were live was because his vocals were live. Like, they didn't match exactly the albums, but their playing was exactly what you hear on the albums to a T. He hit this solo, and it was just like, oh my God, like, unbelievable. And there was like not even a single missed, like, nothing, not everything, so perfect. And I mean, I was just like next level through the roof over it, man. And they didn't even play any. They didn't even play my favorite songs, which was okay. My favorite songs by them are not the ones that are popular. And it's not because I think I'm cool. They just so happens to be that. But like, man, unbelievable show. I'll tell you, when I saw Rush, I just graduated high school. Yeah. That happens, unfortunately. As we get older, things change. Whee! That's my favorite part of guitars. Peeling the pick guard off. Ugh. That's like, I would do that all day. If somebody paid me to do it, that would be the greatest job ever, just peeling pick guards. Huh. The switch that I put in here is a PRS switch. How about that? Who knew? It's a really nice switch. I was going to do the PRS switch tip, but I decided not to. The Silver Sky switch tip is something special, man, I'm telling you. Have you gotten a chance to play Silver Sky, Blake? Or Zoe? Or Tanner? They're not all hype. Yeah, that's the thing. Yo, yo, buddy, how you doing? I appreciate you popping in. Should I do a telly switch tip? Could do a telly switch tip. Maybe, I think I will. I don't know. I kind of hate it. Yeah, I hate that. That's not happening. I'll just do this one. Ugh, that's terrible. There we go. And I need to get some black knobs. I don't have any black knobs right now. I need to order those. But that's okay. Ah, I got you. Look at that. No friction, man. Zero friction on these. There we go. All right. All right. This should be in working order now. I hope. Let's find out. What is happening? Why is it not working? I'd say that's that's a good plan, my dude. A very good plan. I'm just over here trying to figure out what I'm doing with this guitar wiring that apparently I don't know how to do. Because now it's not working at all. I don't know what happened. I am upset. I just put all these screws back. Peeled the pick guard. Something is amiss. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it is. But it is. Now you see me? Now you don't. Now you see me? Now you don't. Oh, mio mio. Yeah. Your little brother is right next to you. Hey, little brother. What's going on, little brother? You don't know if it's just you, but the thought of being a father figure and having a family of your own scares everything out of me. Yeah, that's not an uncommon feeling, by the way. That's okay, Zoe. You don't have to. You don't have to apologize for taking care of responsibilities. With great power comes great responsibilities. You don't have to explain. You ain't gotta explain nothing, Fish Mama. We here for you. It's crazy. It's crazy. I I couldn't see myself being a parent. I I think I could. I think I would be a. I think I would be a good dad if kids happened to me. I think I have the capacity to be a good dad. I just I just think that not exactly for me. Why is this not working? I've got everything wired up. I'm not missing any ground. Everything is here. What is happening? Is it the jack? What is going on? I think I would be a good dad to older children. I would have a really hard time with like little kids. Um, but yeah, I would. I think I'd be a good dad to. I think I think I could be a good father figure to somebody. I don't know. Maybe it's not too late. You know, I'm old, but I ain't that old. I ain't dead. You know, who knows? One day I could be a dad. Whoa. Okay. Something is going on. I bet you it's the jack. I bet you any money it's the jack. Something's not wired up right in the jack. Or something is crisscrossed, or something is. Something. I never touched the jack. The jack came as is. So, we're going to find out right now if it's the jack. I think it is. I really do. Ooh. Could I adopt you? That that would be funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. That would be really funny to me. Um, I think the difference is there's a difference between can and should. You know what I'm saying? Why is this happening to me? Okay. Is my There it is. You want to hear something crazy? I'm going to turn off my soldering iron. Isn't that neat? Literally, the interference from the soldering iron makes that happen. Maybe that's why my telly was humming so bad earlier. Isn't that crazy, Zoe? Is it even crazier that I knew that's why it was that? Why it was so loud? What's more impressive, the fact that I knew that that was going to happen, or the fact that I figured that out? When do I make a guitar go boom pow? I don't know. I don't like to smash guitars. I've never done it. It makes me uncomfortable to smash them. I like to fix them. Guitars are like people to me, almost. They all have their own personalities and wants and desires, and I want to be the one to make them live their dreams. No, I did not smoke anything before I started this stream. No, you're not smashing any guitars, Zoe. Get out of here. Get out of here. If you do, you have to say that guitar's toast. Prerequisite. Every guitar is worth fixing. Every guitar. Even if it's not one that you want to use personally, getting it into the hands of somebody, better than it dying a death. Now, Pat specifically smashes guitars that are beyond fixing. So that's why I will donate to that. But I can't believe he headbutted himself. He headbutted that that guitar top last night. That was so good. Oh, that killed me. Is it your acoustic? All right. We are almost there. I almost have all the screws back in again for the third time. I'm missing 2 screws. I don't know where they went. I'm going to have to find them, though. No, I'm missing 1 screw. I think it bounced over there. Back in the wheelchair. Yeah, I know, right? That was a whole other time. Could you imagine if he had kept all of those vintage guitars that he was just blowing out left and right? Granted, they were like Teiscos and stuff. They weren't that crazy. But like just the amount of money, man. All right, one more time. So, Blake, this is called a spin-a-split. Right? So this tone knob here does not control tone. It should, in theory, control how much coil split that I get. We'll see what it sounds like when it's Oh, good. But we'll see what it sounds like once I get that thing dialed in. So guys, all I'm waiting on now for this guitar is the neck. That's all I need is the neck, and it's ready to go. I do want to get black knobs though. And now that I know what it looks like with this color, with this pick guard on it, I'm definitely buying the black pearloid one for it, and I'll redo that, and it'll just be like kind of a blackout thing. But like, what a weird looking guitar. Wait, what? Pieces are gonna crash out. I feel you, man. I feel you. Drummers are a thing, bro. Drummers are a thing. So, Blake, once you have your drummer and you're doing your thing, you're gonna have cover songs to play live, right? What song are you covering? What's your big cover? Okay. I just need one more moment here. Do. All right. So we are going to bring back my other camera. Where did it go? Where did I put it? Oh no. I don't know where I put my other camera at. Oh, there it is. There we go. Oh, I thought I lost myself. I lost myself. Yep. What do we think? Do we like big Jesse in the window, or do we like slightly smaller, wider view Jesse in the window? Like this. Like, do we like that? Do we like that? Or do we want like this? Do we want like do we want big Jesse? What's up, guys? It's Big Jesse. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can make this any bigger. The only thing I could do to make this bigger would be go like this. Hold on. Let's see. Macro Jesse. Hello, everybody. Hold on. Okay, now we got to do a thing. Now we're gonna do a thing. Hold on. Let's make this normal size here. Okay. We getting there. Hello. I have come to see into your soul. Just ignore me. I'm just looking into you. What is happening? Is this a good video yet? Is this good content? Have I served you up some fresh, good content? What is wrong with me? Good Lord. So tasty. here's the new one. So now I have a dilemma. Micro Jesse's all the time. What you guys don't know is I'm only like half a foot tall, but the camera just makes me look so much bigger. Yep, here's the new one. So here's the thing. So I've got this one now. And I've got old blue too, right? Like I've got blue 1 and blue 2. What do I call them? Like I never named this one. You know? Do I name my guitar? I've never named a guitar before. What should I call this one? So yeah, Blake, no grounding on this. You gotta touch the control plate to ground it. Fender. I want to see some. I want to see some name ideas for my dark blue telly, guys. It doesn't matter. It could be both. Could be both. You know. I wrote a new riff today. It's definitely going to be a cold start song. And I'm very excited. But I need to play it to remember it. I just can't remember it yet. Am I ready? Okay, you got what I was going for. I'm telling you what. There's something going on with my phone. I don't know what it is. Can you guys hear that? Like, can you hear that rumble? I don't know what that was. It was scary. Ah, there it is. So I don't know what it was. I think it was an airplane. It was really spooky. Ah, let me get it right. Nope, that's that's the new riff. That's going to be a cold start riff. Austin and I are going to be getting started on that here in a couple of weeks. And our goal is to very quickly have an EP out. I haven't continued working on my album yet. I'm going to. I promise you. I'm going to. I think I need about another week for my lungs and everything to get back to like singing shape before I start doing, because I don't want to put out like even though it's all like acoustic demos, I don't want to put out like acoustic demos where I sound like I can't do what I want to do. You know? Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. But like, you've heard this riff, but it just sounds so good on this guitar. Like, just sounds so good. I love this guitar. It plays so well. I'm probably gonna do a review on it. Just to do it. But like, just like some specs for those who care. It's a roasted maple neck. Roasted maple. Fun fact about roasted maple necks. And they tell you this if you do any research on them. If you ever cut into them, they smell like maple syrup. And they really, really do. Like, I was just doing a few things with it last night. Like, I put new strings on, and I did just some basic stuff. And I had to tighten up one of the tuners, and I just happened to be like, and I was like, it does smell like maple syrup. It's a thing. It's a real thing. But like, it probably would. I haven't tried it. That's easily 500 calories though. But like, you guys know the song I Thought You Said, right? Like, wrong sound. Hold on. Like, just sounds really good. Dude, 500, yeah. You know what? At 500k subs, I will chew on my headstock of this guitar. 500k subs. I will do it. You just got to remind me. In like 50 years when that happens. Oh, man. Boy, oh, boy, oh. I had an interesting interaction today. Nothing too crazy, but there's been an influx of new people where I work, and there were some really, really nice, really, really sweet people, and but it's funny because I've been there 10 years. And I've seen the best and worst that my company has to offer in that time. But I see people with such fresh faces, so excited to start working where I work. And I remember starting there and being like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I got this job, and I'm so excited, you know. And it was just, and now I've been there 10 years, you know, it's all worn off. But it's so fun to see people excited about getting an opportunity, because in the where I live, things are really expensive here. Like, I mean, they're expensive everywhere right now because of reasons, but like, it's really expensive to live in this region, and and where I work, it allows you a livable wage, like a truly livable wage. You can make things happen, and not feel like you're struggling every day to pay the bills and stuff like that. It's not perfect, but you know, you can make enough to get by. You know, you can get by. Pat pun intended. But like, I was talking to them and they just seemed so genuinely excited. And I miss that feeling, you know? But I get that feeling here sometimes still. Like, can you believe that it's already been almost 2 months since we've been doing this? Can you believe it? 2 months. Granted, there was a little bit of time where I was not on here, but it's been 2 months already. It's crazy to me. You know? I think there is something that I need to do tonight. Because the Black Jazz Master is going away. So I think I need to play it. Give it a send off, you know? Just one more time. I've taken off the ghost. It's going to a great home. He's been on the stream a few times. As far as in the chat goes, he was on last night, I think, for just a minute. He stopped by. His name is Derek. He goes by Dayrock on Discord. And you know, I just kind of reached out to him, and I know, right? Just a thing, but I reached out to him, and I was because I was gonna sell it, and I was like, you know what? I think, yeah, you've seen him on Discord. But I was like, you know what? I think it needs to go to somebody that I know that's gonna love it and play it and enjoy it. Of course, tonight it sounds so good, and it's playing exactly how I wanted to play. Like, exactly how I wanted to play. What the heck? You know? It's because it knows it's going away. Derek did ask me to do something, and he asked me to sign the inside of it, and I don't think I'm gonna do that, because that requires me to take it apart, and I don't want to do that right now. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't want to do all that. But what I will do is scoot slowly to one side. And maybe, just maybe, if we're lucky, gotta turn the light on again. Tanner would be shocked. I'll need one of those. Okay, we got that. And you know what I don't know? I had like 500 notebooks. I don't know where a single one of them went. I know I took some to work, but where'd the rest go? Oh, I put them where they belong. Lord, that was difficult. But I am going to write him a note. What should we put in the note? Dear Derek, you smell and I hate you. But also, I love you. And I hope this guitar makes you play less poopy. What do you think? Ooh, paper rip. That was a good paper rip. Am I right? Was that a good paper rip sound? All right. Writing notes. It was most excellent. Felt so good. So, should I like cursive it up and make it pretty? I don't want to use that pen. This is the pen. I have a thing for pens. I don't know if you knew that about me, but I really love pens. Dear Derek, I love you, I hate you, and I hope this guitar will make you play less poopy. Jesse Kitts. P.S. You still stink. I'm such an idiot. This is how real friends show their love. Just belittling each other persistently. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find a way to shove this underneath the pick guard. I may need to take out one screw. I think I can deal with that. Wrong screwdriver. Hey, Lidl. How you doing, buddy? Did you have a good day? What'd you eat for dinner? I got a lot of questions. The piece of paper is too thick. That's what she said. Ooh, hamburger. Dude, was it a hamburger or was it a cheeseburger? I'm just curious. Because I can honestly tell you, yeah, I can honestly tell you, I haven't had just a hamburger, like a burger without cheese, in forever. I don't know that I've ever had just a hamburger. Have you had a hamburger recently? Just a hamburger, no cheese? What about you, Zoe? Hamburger, no cheese? I feel like if you eat a hamburger with no cheese, you don't deserve the hamburger you're eating. You know? Is that a hot take? Is this a good video yet? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. All right, we're getting the note in there. We're getting it in there. So, Lidl, just in case you didn't quite catch what's happening here, a buddy and a friend of the show is taking the Black Jazz Master. So, I wrote him a letter, and I am shoving it under the pick guard. He wanted me to sign it, but I didn't feel like doing that. And I don't have anything to sign it with anyway. Like, I would need like a silver Sharpie or something, and I don't have that. So he just gets a note instead. And one day he'll open it up, and he'll find the lovely letter that I wrote him. Or less than lovely letter, one of the two. Hooey. There is something else I need to do with this guitar, though. And that is, I have my strap locks on here. I need to pull those bad boys out of here. These are my strap locks, baby. Oh, Lidl, you haven't seen it yet. But you're about to as soon as I pull these strap locks off of this guitar. And you're going to be like, whoa. Noise. Sweet. Do, 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 do. I don't know if he's still in here, but everybody say hi to Steve in the chat. So yesterday, there was no stream yesterday. I spent 3.5 hours ice picking ice out of my driveway, like literally, like with a pickaxe, and my mitts, and my hands hurt so bad, it's not even funny. There we go. Look at that. No, I will say this: it is not valid to do so. It is valid to do so if you're going to be the one who's held responsible for it. But if you're not going to be held responsible for it, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, because here's the thing. Everybody does things differently. And even if it's bad, they at least did it. But if they did a bad job on purpose, then that's a problem. But they will learn when they get older and they do things halfway that that is not appreciated in adult life. And they'll have to deal with consequences then. But yeah, if you're going to be held responsible for it, that sucks. Oh, well. Zoe, I had a chaotic juice monster today. Have you had one of those yet? It was really, really good. It was like tropical orange or something. It was super good. Super, super good. Let's play. Oh, what? Oh my God, I love it. Okay, I think I just figured out the names of the guitars. The new one is blue, right? This one's old blue. Yeah? Yeah? What do you think? Blue and old blue? I like it. Oh, wait, no. Young blue and old blue. What's funny is, so this telly has the new style headstock, whereas the other one has the old style headstock. There's a difference. This it's subtle, but I'm going to show you. Here's how you know. And this is fun trivia for if you're ever hanging out with people that are way too freaking obsessed with a Telecaster. Like me. So, this is the modern style. This is the modern Telecaster headstock. If you notice it, it looks a little bit more bubbly than the vintage style headstock. This is the vintage style headstock. Do you see what I mean by it's less bubbly? It's subtle. It's really subtle. But the newer style headstock is a little bit chubbier. Just a little bit chubbier. I think Telecaster headstocks are gorgeous. I don't know. Yes, exactly. Old is a little skinnier. But I think Telecaster headstocks are perfect. They're just perfect in every way. They're pretty, in my opinion. I don't know. Do you know what the original Telecaster headstock was meant to model? It's supposed to look like a violin from the side. How about that? Yo, Tanner, you're cool, man. Yeah, think about it. If you look at a violin, like if you watch somebody playing a violin with it up under their chin, and it's, like this, right? But it's like the headstock looks like this while it's like this. That's what it was meant to mimic. Yep. I've got a lot of knowledge up here. If I could pick a job that would be like, this is my dream job, and like know that I could survive doing the job, I would love to be a Fender historian. Just know every bit of the Fender history and be able to talk to people about it and do that. That would be the greatest job to me in the world. I would love it, just talking about Fender all day long. I love Fender as much as I rag on Fender, because I do rag on Fender. He said he had to step out for a second, but I think he's coming back. But as much as I rag on Fender, man, I love him. I love him so much. Hairball. Oh, me oh my oh. Do we know if Pat is doing his stream tonight? Do we know if he's doing some New Vegas? If he is, I'm so excited about it. You know what's bothering me? I don't know when my neck is coming in. Let's look it up. Purchases. There we go. Track shipment. Where is it? Okay. I live in Virginia. Oh, okay. He's doing games, just not for as long. Okay. I live in Virginia. Virginia and New Jersey, maybe 4 hours apart. Like maybe, depending on where you are in New Jersey, like 3.5, 4 hours. My guitar neck left New Jersey 3 days ago. And it's still not here. Where's my neck? Where's it at? I'm impatient. That's what I'm saying. Now we've had a bad weather event over here for us, Yeah, the USPS so jacked up. Not to get political about it, but Trump messed that all up. He did it on purpose. And the mail has never been the same since. Cuz like you used to order something and you'd get it in like 2 days, no matter what. Now you order something and it takes like 3 weeks to get to you. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the Cheeto. Not a big fan of the Cheeto. That's for sure. He's I can't recall a human being that has made everything worse for people, and yet people still like him. Like, I don't understand it. Like, if somebody came and like shit in my cereal, I would never talk to them again. And that's basically what he does every single day. And people were like, he's just kidding. What are you talking about? Oh, we're talking about Trump. Not fans. Not a fan. Not a big fan. Just Pat put something out today, but just everything that's going on with ICE right now is just so terrible. Why are we like we're America? We are the melting pot. Like that's literally what we have referred to ourselves as for years. And like I understand there's a legal immigration process for a reason. But like I have worked with folks that have come here illegally. And they're just people trying to freaking make it, man. Like that's it. They just trying to make it. They ain't trying to hurt nobody. They don't have time for that. They work 7 jobs. They don't have time to go hurt people. They're working too much. You know? Just awful. Government is just getting too big for its britches, man. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. I have a friend who went to a rally here uh I don't know, somewhere within the last 6 months who got arrested, you know? Like and he didn't do anything. He was just there, you know? It's just tough, man. It's just tough. Such a hard situation. And it's so divisive and people are so divided on it. And I think that we can all agree like we just need to be loving people, you know? Like there's no reason to hate other people. Like I understand disliking human beings. Trust and believe. I don't like people, you know? But like I don't like people because of what they do, not because of where they came from or what they look like. Except for one guy, I didn't like the way his face looked. Made me mad every time I looked at him. I was like, I just hate your face. Why do I hate your face so much? He just had like a douchey face. You know? He I can't even describe it to you, but this guy just like every time he walked around he was like this. Just like and I was just like, I hate your face. God, please stop being in front of me. I don't know. Maybe he had an issue, and I just hated him for his issue. But I don't know. Hated his face. He never did anything wrong, other than have that face. Maybe he was born with it. Maybe it was Maybelline. Who knows? Not me. Oh, mio mio. I need a snack. You were expecting English to be a lot worse? What do you mean? Are you talking about like school? Dude, I need a snack so bad. I'm so hungry. Oh, okay. We're talking about English class. Got you. What about it? What did you think was going to be worse about it? Is the question. Because like English was always easy for me. I just BS my way through it. Math was hard. Math, math, not a good time. Oh, you were bad for your substitute. Dude, treat substitutes right. They're so cool. They have like the worst job. Okay, okay. So you hate English, love math. Math was so hard for me. Math was really hard for me until I had the right teacher. Let me specify that. I had the hardest time with math, and then I had a really good teacher. Made me understand it in a day. Like it was just outrageous. I went from being like a CD student in math to an A student in math. Yeah, they are. That's what I was. So way back in the day. Back in my day. Back in my day. I went to school to be a teacher. And clearly, clearly I stuck with it. I realized very quickly it was not going to be a profession for me, and it was not because of kids. It was not because of the kids. Kids are friggin' awesome, and the capacity for learning. I was going for elementary education, so I was going to be like a teacher from like first to eighth grade. Um, and and what it ended up being was the teacher. It's not so much the students, it's the curriculum and the parents. So, you don't know, you don't realize this, but like the teachers have to stick to an approved course, and if you don't stick to that approved course, then you're not doing your job. And so I didn't realize that. I thought, I didn't know how it worked. You know, and I was like, man, I want to be a teacher. And then I figured out that you had to like not tell people the truth, because like we grew up that Christopher Columbus was like this hero, who discovered America and blah, 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 blah. He was awesome to the natives and all this stuff. And then you grow up and you find out, like, no, he was awful. He was an awful human being. He did not discover America. And he raped and pillaged all of these people so that he could continue sailing home. Like, he used his knowledge of astronomy and astronomy, to manipulate a tribe of people into giving him their crops so that he could make the sail home. And more than likely, that tribe ended up dying. Yeah. Like, what the heck, man? Like it's just unbelievable. Like you hear about all these people and they teach you that all these people were American heroes, and then you find out like, no, they were fucked up people, and it's like, why are we teaching people mistruths? Say what you will about the Bible being in school, whatever. I don't care about that. That's whatever. I don't disagree nor agree. I think you should be able to do whatever you want with that. That we have freedom of religion in this country. You do what you want, and that's totally fine. If you're in a place where everybody is doing one thing, cool. Have the Bible in school. You know what I mean? That's fine by me. But like you also have to, if you're going to teach the Bible, you better teach the Quran, and you also better teach the Torah, and you better teach all the religions, not just one, and you better not have it so that the Bible is, being beaten in that school either, because there's a lot of things in the Bible that are real not good. Like, people like to leave out everything before Jesus with how horrifying God was back in the day. Like, I don't know, if you ever want an entertaining read and you haven't read the Bible, right? Just read the Book of Judges. It's unreal. Unreal. Just read it. You'll be like, oh my God. Like, God was somebody to be feared, man. He was not a happy camper. He was the pissed off dad in his 20s who was beating his kids left and right. He was not happy. Just crazy. I don't know. I have definite opinions about religion. I think religion is what you make it. I don't think anybody has it right. And I also don't think anybody has it wrong. I think it's what you make of it and how you lead your life with it. And that is the major difference, in my opinion. But nobody asked me. I'm just giving you my opinions on the internet because I can't. Why not? You don't have to listen to what I say. But if you like what I say, cool. If you want to talk about it, talk with me about it. I will never tell you that you're wrong when it comes to your religion. Your faith and your walk is your walk, man. That's just my opinion. But it is 12:30. And it is time for us to go off the stream. Time for the stream to go bye-bye. Tanner, if you're still in here, hop on over to Pat's stream for a little bit. There you go. Hop on over to Pat's stream. I'm going to be in there telling him where to find things and what to do because I am, if you've ever played Destiny, I am like Pat's ghost when it comes to Fallout New Vegas. It's a lot of fun over there, dude. There's going to be something crazy that happens. I guarantee you something wild will happen. I love you all, and I hope that you have a great night. And one thing that I'm going to say before I sign off here is if you don't take the people in your life that are there for granted, because they may not always be there. And love your family as much as you can while you can. I love you guys. You have a great night. I'll see you on Patch Stream. We'll talk some shit. It'll be fun. Later.